Aquarius, this is your December 22nd through the 28th tarot reading. Stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see how you can win a free reading with me. So, if Aquarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. So, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Door to Spirit 32. Interesting, just a little factoid. A lot of these different cards have been coming up with doors, 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 doors everywhere. Maybe you like the band The Doors, I do, but I feel like doors are just opening all over the place. Tick tock 30. That gives me an Alice in Wonderland feeling, or that Gwen Stefani song. Love that song. 25, we have Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. I think that's true wisdom is learning from other people's mistakes so you don't have to make the same mistakes, right? Ooh, Nine of Cups. I like that. Best ales, wines, and spirits. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. And that's 7. So you have 9, 8, 7. Huh. 7 of Swords. Okay, 2 7 of Swords. We have 7 of Pentacles. Aquarius. And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, this is already a unique reading because right here, number one, we've got no major arcana. That's fine. That's fine. We have no court cards. So that this tells me right now, this reading is pretty much primarily, it's just about you, Aquarius. And this is all actions. This is your day-to-day life, things that's going on here. So I think it's really interesting. You have 3 sevens here, 3 sevens. You've got cups, you've got water, air, fire, earth. You got a little bit of everything going on here. So, in your recent past, current energy still possibly, you know how energies flow. You have 9 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's true, just being happy. If you think about being fulfilled, all these cups are filled. This is the energy you want to be in if you are wanting to attract love into your life or just more happiness. If you're single or with someone, you want to have 9 of Cups. You know, you want to be fulfilled. You want to be able to be the person to fulfill yourself. You know, this is not being codependent or anything like that. This is being independent. This is someone who is in control of their happiness. They don't let anybody else control their happiness, meaning if someone's treating you poorly or not the way you like, um you don't become that energy. I hope that makes sense. You decide. You don't let other people's actions influence how you feel. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? You are in control of your happiness. I know sometimes my son, he's still young. He's only 13, and if I do something he doesn't like, he'll tell me right away that I just made him unhappy. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't let me have that much control over your emotions. You know, I try to teach him, you know, it's you're in control of your emotions and what you allow to make you happy or unhappy. But I am glad that he is expressing himself to me. But there are lessons to be learned, right? And so, and it's never something that I'm intentionally trying to make him unhappy. It's just him not getting what he's wanting in that moment at that very second. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, this is you being, to me, this is like the equivalent of the Queen of Cups energy because you've got your emotions under control and you know how to fulfill yourself with your own actions. This is being crossed by the Seven of Swords. Now, we'll see how this goes as we get more into the reading. The Seven of Swords is not necessarily a bad card. It depends on what else is going on in the reading. We do have it twice, but this is someone who is strategic. This is someone who doesn't share everything with everyone. Um, there is an advantage. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted by my chandelier in this room. I have to tell you about this because it's happening right now. So it has the flame-shaped light bulbs. There is there's 8 light bulbs. 2 of them have been out, one on each side. And they've been out for a while, but I don't really need to replace them just yet. And one of them that is out, I thought it was out, just started to flicker. I think this has to do with your ideas. Light bulb. Sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted by that, but it must be important. You might be having your lights doing something in your house right now. This would be a spirit trying to communicate with you in some way, trying to get your attention. And so also light bulbs is like that idea. And I think you keep your ideas to yourself. You keep them secret until you need to let people know. I think it's a sign of intellectual intelligence. You don't need to tell everyone your business all the time, right? You could call that being secretive about your personal life, or what you do that makes you happy, but it's not everybody's business to know everything about you all the time. The people that need to know, they will know. And that's what I'm getting from these 2 cards right there. I'm going to have to check and see if that light bulb is loose or something, maybe. Weird. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, messages are messages. And so in the middle, we have a step back. We have this 8 of Cups. And this is you understanding that even when you are at your happiness, your happiest, um, it's one of those, this is an ongoing kind of energy. It's a knowledgeable energy. If something is not satisfying you, you walk away from it. And this is going to, it's kind of like the magician energy. Um, Once you manifest what you want, what you then you want something else, and you stay in that manifestation energy. You don't stop it, right? And so you're always consciously aware here, Aquarius, of what is satisfying to you and what's not. And you've gained the wisdom to know when to walk away. And you do that by analyzing, like, you look at your everything in your life, possibly your relationships, emotional relationships with people, by this energy here. This is the 7 of Pentacles. This is analysis. You look back on what you put your time and energy into, and did it give you back what you put in? Or, was it profitable for you in some way? I mean, profitable, but not necessarily in money. Was this person, was this emotional connection, was it worth your time, energy, effort, possibly money? Was it worth it? Did they give back? Was it reciprocal? Was it equal? Was it all take and no give, and vice versa? So you have really looked at your relationships. This feels like a very intense period that you're still going through. You're still going through this. It could be for some of you, you were having your wishes fulfilled and then someone crossed you. That is going to be the message here for some of you, although I don't particularly like that energy, but it is here. So you could have been living your best life, Libra, and then somebody's, the thief, which this is what this card can represent. They may have said, oh, I want what Aquarius has, and they may have stolen it from you. No other way to put it. They could have cheated you out of your money. They could have physically stolen something from you. They could have stolen your heart, broke your heart, that sort of thing. So that energy is here as well. It is here. But when those things happen, the way to gain back your inner trust of yourself is to learn from the past, what we have right here, and take the time, right, to get in good with spirit here, and to look at your past relationships and maybe the ones that failed, what do they have in common? Not just the fact that you were part of that, but what were these people like? What did they treat you like in the beginning? How did they treat you during and towards the end? There is an analysis here of what you were attracting, maybe what you weren't attracting. Maybe you didn't know what you wanted and anything kind of walked in. You know what I'm saying? That could also be the case. But this is deep introspection, I do believe, about your relationships, anything that would had any kind of emotional ties to you. This is you taking a deep look, what worked, what didn't, and what can you change? I mean, this is deep, y'all. This is deep. And yes, I'm in Texas, so we say y'all. We do. We really do. Okay. So now I think instead of having this energy come up out of nowhere and kind of knock you back, knock you down, I can't believe so and so did that. I thought I could trust them. Now you are wiser. Now, if this was a battlefield, you're taking away their ammunition, you're taking away their weapons. You're not going to give them a chance to do this to you again. You've gotten wiser, you have more clarity. Like, oh, no, no, no. This isn't going to happen again. I've learned so much from these situations. I know when people are deceiving me, and I think now what you can share and what you can't. And you try to keep a lot of stuff to yourself, you know. And so this energy, this I'm trying to think of the word for this future energy. I don't know, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like you're a lot more cautious now with people. You're kind of a little leery of people now. But this leeriness, it will subside. And it's not that you won't question people's motives, you will, but it's going to be more of a protective, not defensive. It's just going to be oh, I've seen that before. And I'm not going to deal with that kind of person or that kind of energy, right? It's not going to be something that's going to prevent relationships from coming to you all together. And so I think after this period, and it's going to feel like you have carried a heavy burden, for some of you. But this is saying it's time to release, because the Ten of Wands is tens are completion, it's an ending. It's time to release the heaviness of the situation. If you're carrying anything too heavy from these interactions with people, you've already decided what you will accept, how much you will give, and what you want to receive back. You've got a map here of what is going to be either required by people that want to be in your life, that sort of thing. And so I think this future energy here, wow, the air signs are deep. This is asking you to don't give up on this path of developing your strength. Because if you think of this, 10 of Wands, you go through this whole cycle of getting up to the point where you get to the 10 of Wands. So you have boundaries with the 7 of Wands. And then, it just goes from there. Knight of Wands, wounded warrior. So it's, and the 8 of Wands, that's the speed. But anyway, you've gone through this period. You want to make it to the end. So I think it's going to be time to release the heaviness from these situations. Release the things, the heaviness of the 8 of Cups here. All those walking away from the things that don't serve you, that aren't emotionally fulfilling, that those energies in of themselves can be rather heavy. So we want to go back to, we want to bring this back around to the Nine of Cups. Okay. This is light. This is, no heaviness here, right? We're going to go back to this energy of being happiness, but now you've learned from the past, and now you've got this open doorway to spirit, and you can use the Seven of Swords as your protection now. That is going to be your protection and like your shield, right? We have surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. Wow. We have Cracker. 7, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and great fortune await. I think this is so important because as you go through this process of analyzing things, what works for you, what doesn't, there is going to be a time to release that, but only after you've done that hard work, because that's what all this is. It's a lot of hard work, and it shows it here in the future. But you can do it, and you will. This feels like a dark night of the soul in a way. Vase, secret admirer. Quill, getting back to basics. And carriage, a journey either physical or mental. I'm feeling it's a mental journey for some of you, Aquarius. And I think this is going to be a very cathartic experience for many of you. And you're going to be ready to get back into that Nine of Cups energy. And I think you will, you'll learn with this Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This will be just something that's in the background of your energy, and it won't be quite so heavy. If this was the first time you've gone through this process, it can feel very heavy, very heavy. But once you've cleared out this energy and you go back to your spirit here and what truly makes you happy, then you can feel that lightness return. I'm positive it will. Okay, Aquarius, that's all the messages I'm having for this reading right now. Stay tuned to see how you can win a free reading with me, and we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.